Hello, welcome to my channel, Lisa Hutchison LMHC. This is where I love to mix my psychological expertise and my spiritual channeling abilities. Today I'm here to talk with you about the full moon in Aquarius. This will occur August 11th, 9:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, a reminder for those of you, or perhaps you're new to the channel, a full moon is a great time to surrender to the divine. We want to let go of what we no longer need. So this can be limitations, it can be clutter around the house, sometimes it's relationships. So whatever it is that you feel is kind of holding your growth back, release that. Release any fears, any type of fatigue, anything. So we also have a super moon. This is actually going to be the last super moon of the year. So if the sky is clear, get out there and enjoy the large sight of the moon. When a super moon occurs, emotionally, it says emotions can run high. Now, physically, you will see a very large full moon, and this is because the full moon is it's at its closest point to the earth when it's a super moon. So it can look very large, and since it's closer, it can affect our emotions, and emotions are going to run high. So the answer to the questions that you've been looking for can sometimes be right under your nose. So expect good things and positive outcomes. Opportunities are around wherever you are asking for. Aquarius now. Aquarius is the sign of the water bearer. You can see this in the card here. This message says, show the world the real you. And this is interesting because with our last new moon, which was in Leo, it was about letting your light shine. So this is really about letting go of those insecurities and letting your true self out. So don't get confused with Aquarius. As I said, a water bearer is the symbol, but it's not a water sign. It's actually an air sign. So we need to take some of Aquarius's detachment and use it during this full moon. And this is true whether you are an Aquarius, moon, sun, rising sign, or not. It's helpful for us all to practice detachment. Allow life to unfold naturally. So this is about releasing control, releasing our need to be right. And even just let it progress, even if we're fearful of changes, because changes are in the cards here. So let go and go with the flow. If you've been holding back from who you are, just let your quirky self come out and shine. Get out of your head and get into your heart, get into your body, and just be. Don't give too much attention to those haters because they aren't happy with themselves or their lives anyways. So it's important for you to be happy with yourself, accept yourself, find your tribe, and love them hard. Okay, this moon asks you to become aware of your feelings. So just notice, what am I feeling? What's going on within me? Not so much what's going on out there. But be prepared to move on because it is a full moon. It's about letting go. And this is a time of a lot of transitions and endings for people. So let go and let God. You are safe, loved, and always guided. With this full moon in Aquarius, expect the unusual or unconventional. Meditate around and on the day of this full moon. Write down those impressions. Meditation will help you focus and be grounded and let go of those insecurities. Write down your dreams. Pay attention to synchronicity because these are messages that the divine is guiding you and you're on the right path. Listen deep within. So let's pick some cards to see what we can most focus on during this Aquarius full moon. This reading will resonate with you perhaps a little more if you're a Leo or Aquarius birthday, moon sign, or rising. But as I always say, all empaths are affected because we're sensitive to energetic shifts and changes. Okay, let's first see what we can release during this full moon in Aquarius. Okay, we'll do a couple of cards here. So surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. So this is what I'm talking about. Really pay attention to your feelings. What's your gut instincts even telling you? How your muscles responding to a situation, a person. And this will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself when you know what you're feeling and you can detach from other people's stuff. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy that inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So this goes along with meditating during this full moon. Remember, go with the flow. That was a part of this reading in the beginning. It's important to let life progress on life's terms, not our terms. Okay, let's see what the Empath's Empowerment deck has for us this time. So this is for the full moon in Aquarius, August 11th. Okay. And we're going to do another card here as well. Okay, let go of being a martyr. Find a balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. So this goes along with really paying attention to those bodily signals, paying attention perhaps to stubbornness. Sometimes we get stubborn when we're trying to control a situation, we're trying to control a person. We want them to do what we think is right. We think we have the answers. But oftentimes it's best just to pull back and allow people to discover their own process. People often don't want advice, but they do want understanding. They want you to know that you understand, you're empathetic, you can get what they're going through. So let go of being a martyr, let go of any victim-like thinking during this full moon. And also listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is your best friend you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just through your intellect. So as we say, get out of your head, get into your heart, get into your gut. Get into your gut instinct and really listen. What's your body signals telling you about a person, place, or thing? And act accordingly. Listen, trust that. Okay, lastly, we're going to pick a self-care card. How can we best take care of ourselves during this super full moon in Aquarius? Okay. Faith. Have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. And this has been, a tough time for people recently. There's been a lot of chaotic energies, confusion. It seems like in the world today, things are just kind of crazy at times, and I'm not saying that in a detrimental sense, but it's just in the sense that it seems like what's up is down, everything's reversed, things just don't make sense. So have faith that there is God's in charge, that you will know what to do, and you can listen to your intuition if you're not connected to a God or higher source. You are connected within to yourself. You have your intuition to guide you. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. It's always been a pleasure connecting with you and delivering these messages. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, which indicates a like. I always appreciate your comments and your shares. And if you have not subscribed as of yet, click that red subscribe button so you will get future videos. Until the next time, take as good care of yourself as you do others.